What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy InkyMann. You tuned into Inqronicles. Let me just talk about this crap real quick. So, what they're saying is that Trump has started initially, or basically has started a war with Syria. I did a little research, not a whole lot, just enough to talk a little bit about it and sound intelligent. Did a little research, and apparently, it's not that we're invading Syria; we're actually punishing them for some of the things that they've been doing recently to civilians. But here's the thing about hearing about him in war. Now, Trump has got to be one of the most controversial presidents since Obama, but in a bad way, like an extremely bad way. This man is basically a dictatorship where he's just taking things upon himself because he's in that seat. Which to me is him carrying on George Bush Jr.'s legacy because he was doing that same thing. You know, he was getting slapped on the wrist, but for the most part, he did whatever it is he chose to do without going through the proper channels. So that's what they're saying is the case in this particular invasion or punishment, if you will. But here's the thing. I remember reading, there's a book called The Unseen Hand that I read, and a few other things that I read. And one thing that it said was that when presidents are in their first term, if a war is started within their first term, typically they're voted in for a second term, because no one wants a new person to come into the war and try to take over the last president's spot. They want that person to finish what they started, in other words. So to me, that's what's going on right here. Whether this becomes a war or not, because we've pretty much has kind of slowed down with the whole war with other country kind of thing, with Trump doing this, it's a smart move on his behalf because no one is going to want someone else to come in and take over or be no one's going to want him to be out. They're going to want him to finish what he started for the most part. So I think that the reason this was done was a smart move, smart chess move on his behalf to secure his spot. That's really what this is all about. Nothing more, nothing less. Securing his spot. That's it. That's all I had to say. I found it real funny when I seen that thing on the news. I said, boy, this guy, man, he pulls out all the stops. One thing that he is proven that being a businessman and being in office can work, even though there's boundaries, but it can work if you know what you're doing. And Trump may seem like an idiot to people, but he seems like an idiot only because of what he's doing. But he knows what he's doing. All right, y'all. Feel free to comment below if you don't agree or you do agree. That would be great. Let's create a dialogue. Y'all be good. Later.